Hey y'all, and welcome back to City Skylines. This is episode number 28 of my beautiful city of Blackwoods. And here it is here. There we go. So quick recap what we got done last week. Last week we built all this area here, filled it all in, and this is all dedicated to my campus. It's kind of the Washington University of Seattle in Washington State. So there you go. It's kind of 25% based on that. Probably, if you think about it, 2%. What I did some district areas, filled them in, assigned them where I'm going to place the buildings. Got residential, which is your dormitories, faculty buildings, which are kind of all there, academic library, assembly buildings, which is kind of only one really, the main building entrance, and then I did the college sports. So I kind of set that out, then I filled it in, as you can see here. And I also detailed it all. So it kind of looks pretty. Yeah, I'll leave this view on so you can see the kind of areas. Here we go, assembly buildings. Main entrance. I had to put in the Keeper's Hut, which is Keeper Brittany, I guess. And that's Brittany's Way. Or the highway, I guess. And then I did this kind of sports complex, which is kind of super busy because a lot of people like sports. So there you go. It's kind of like that. Tennis courts, basketball courts, this kind of, yeah, whatever that is. And this is kind of, yeah, kind of interesting, I guess. And I of course, I did a lot of detailing, and I finally did a bit of detailing on the rail tracks, as you can see here. Now I can come into this view, that's better. So it kind of looks like that. So today's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on maybe making this kind of the health center. I wanted this to be my health center to begin with, and I had this kind of design, and then I've accidentally fitted this in somehow. So I'm going to probably expand on this, making this a health center. Maybe I'll do a little couple of traffic fixes down here. There's kind of little things bugging at me I want to fix on. So today we're gonna go into here. Now, as usual, I want to look up, is there anything interesting I can put out on here? Theaters, nothing kind of fits the bill, does it really? A cathedral is a good idea. I don't know. Yeah, could have a cathedral in there. This could be like facing in the center here, and it's an idea. How'd you get that? Tooth oak. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Maybe I'll have to do that for another series. I don't want to abandon all my buildings, as I've spent so long painstakingly trying to get them to go in. So we won't be doing that one, unfortunately. Or maybe I could do is start up a separate city and then we could unlock it. So I got to get a population of people under 20% health. So that's kind of easy. So we're going to work on that task here. Is there anything else I can unlock? Plaza of the Dead. That's the other one I'm kind of interested in. Fill 3 instances of cemeteries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all my health. I'm going to turn off all my healthcare buildings. And then I'm going to build another cemetery. That kind of thing. So let's get on with that right now. So first things first. Now, if I place a cemetery, I gotta kind of fill it up and then move it. So maybe I want to put it in a place where it's going to kind of stay, I guess. Where would you want to put a cemetery here? It's an interesting question. So let's look at these cemeteries. Now, there's this size here. Now, as this is the kind of... Yeah, okay. Now, a cemetery to me, it looks like a kind of a church more than a cemetery. So maybe I could have a kind of a church kind of building in here. I gotta think about this. Maybe I could squeeze it in there somehow. I don't know. Would a cemetery too near the hospital be a little bit more? I bet they're looking out the windows and saying, oh, this is where I'm going to end up. I don't know. Now this here, I don't really want this build filled in so much. So maybe I'm going to put the cemetery in here. So I'm thinking we put a cemetery in here. kind of, it's part of this area here, but I don't really want this to be built up with too many buildings and things like that. So what we're going to do, African, is maybe an area of peace and right next to the sports. So there you go. So maybe we'll have one in here, and maybe we could put another one in here or something like that. Or maybe we could have the crematoriums on this side. That kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is get on with my practice road here. It's not quite the center, I don't think. Now where do I want this? Just try here. What I want to do is I want to make this a kind of a tranquil place for people to go with, to say hi to their loved ones, but I want it to be surrounded by trees and not much else on here. Right, so I'm happy with that. Now let me see if I can come up with some kind of maybe a cabin in the woods or the long-term sinister kind of twist on this. So, ooh, what are you doing there? So I like that, but I kind of want this to be covered in trees, like I said, but I'm thinking let's go for a kind of a sinister approach. Kind of a cabin in the woods kind of vibe, or maybe the long term, that kind of thing. So, I'm looking for maybe a 1x1 building, maybe a 1 square building. So let's see, this one here, I'm looking for a kind of a cabin approach. I want it to be here, snuck around the corner. Now I haven't got a lot of room to play with, but let's see if I can come up with something. There we go, that's better. On a twisty-turny road. You gotta use your imagination, you gotta pretend you don't know where this road is going to. You can't see the cemetery here because it's going to be covered in trees. So let's just keep snapping in there. I'm going to put it here. There we go, that'll stop it snapping. Delete that one. There we go, extra twists and turns. You're going to come down this road here, and you're going to go drive past here, and you're going to go, I wonder where this road goes to. It's a mysterious road. It doesn't look mysterious right now. So I'll pause it, speed it up, but it will do in the end. I only want 1 square, so let's get rid of that one. Let's see what goes in there. So to keep with the twisting of the plot, let's cover this in trees. Don't exactly want an RV being parked here, but so this is the kind of vibe I'm going for here. Got this hidden mysterious kind of church or cemetery. Definitely the wrong turn now. They got an RV in here parked up for some reason. There we go. Hopefully a building will kick in there. That'll be my cabin in the woods kind of thing. So this is the mysterious road. I've kind of covered it all in trees, so you don't know where this goes. You gotta use your imagination. This is like a long windy road through the forest. You don't know there's a cemetery on the other side of these trees. Carry on around here. Carry on around here. You accidentally see there's a highway here, which suddenly disappears because you can't see it or hear it. And then suddenly you arrive at this mysterious cabin in the woods kind of thing when it goes in. Which it will do eventually. It'll either be this square or this square here. Right, so while we wait for that to move in, see what we can do with the hospital area. Now, if you look at that, that road's not straight. So let's sort that out right now. Delete that, delete that, delete that one there. There we go, that's straight. What we're going to do, we're going to move these buildings out the way. Just for now. Like that. You can all sit down there. Now this is kind of lumpy and bumpy. Shall I leave that lumpy and bumpy? I don't know. Tell you what, I'm going to smooth all this out a bit more. I'm going to move the hospital, but I'm going to kind of keep this kind of format here. Oh, there we go. I'm happy with that. Now let's see. What kind of road do I want in the center here? Shall I keep it like that? Or shall I put trees here? Do you know what? I'm going to keep it like that for now. So let's see. How much further forward shall I give it? About there, I think. Let's try that. Right, so now what I want to do is I want to do that kind of triangular approach again, but I want it to be a decent angle so I can put a plaza in there. So let's see if we can work something out. Let's put a road in here, straight, like that. Now that's 45. And that's 45. Now let's see if I can put a plaza in here. Now this plaza might not stay. This is just a practice. There you go. That is a true centered 45-degree angle measurement. That's kind of a way of doing that when you haven't got any mods. So that's kind of cool. So we can carry this format on here to about there, I think. Maybe about there. So what is that? That is 1200, and that is 11, so a bit more, I think. Okay, so that's kind of about the same. Now I want the hospitals to come in here. So let's go for these green roads here. Now let's see, make sure I got this at a true 90-degree angle. That's fine, that's okay. So I can delete this road here, just for now. How close do I want it? Now that's 290. So I want the hospital to be here, kind of. About there. So let's move the hospital back. Now is that the center? Look for this point here. That's close enough. Right, what we can do, we're going to delete this road here. Should have power. There we go. It's got the power back. Now let's see if I can fit the road in. So let's go back for... yeah, this one here. That was my original marking. Yep, there you go. Gives me a couple of two squares away. That's kind of the approach I want. So I'm going to maybe put a road in here for now. Just to square it off. Okay. Do a little bit of deleting. See what I can get done. So what I could do now is I could put a... let's see, this road here with the medium. It's at the center. I could put that road in here to reconnect that, and that could be like the back road where the ambulances go in and out, that kind of thing. And then here, I can curve that round, get rid of that annoying pop-up. Have 360 in. There we go, that kind of works for now. So let me see, what can I fill around this area here? I'm thinking we put in like the Plaza of the Dead here. Is it the Plaza of the Dead or one of them? And stop our nation from going thirsty. That's another idea. Just for now. Now how are we doing with this cemetery? We are 429 deceased are stored at the moment. So let's turn off some of these crematoriums to give it a chance. So turn it off. What it'll do, it'll put more pressure on these people here to collect. Right, so they are turned off. Now, hopefully this will start collecting even quicker. Well, I've only got 6 or 10 in use right now. 507 of 10, 8 of 10. So we got 469. Hopefully that'll be rising up. We can fill this up. So let's leave that going like that for now. So let's carry on with this. So I definitely want a kind of a central kind of plaza here somewhere. Maybe in here. I'll put that on straight. I might have this kind of approach here where this road branches off like this somehow. I haven't made up my mind. I do like the idea of the center road, but I kind of want a proper plaza in here. So I got to think about that a bit further. Maybe I'll tell you what I could do. That. Above ground, thank you very much. What we could do is, yeah. Maybe I can have it kind of here. Yeah, I could have that kind of in the center somewhere and have this road carrying on. That kind of thing. So I like the idea of that. And then we can have maybe offices and things like that around here. Now, as this is like a kind of a medical center, let's see, and I can have all this as kind of park area. So this is the well-used metro. You can see that getting a lot of use now. So what I'm going to do is I'm still got a demand for kind of industry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this with offices here. You know, that's filled in nicely. And in my world, there's a lot of people using this a lot. That's crazy. What a great idea to have that there. Right, so carrying on. So this is all going to be park. I might have this all surrounded by buildings. I'm not too sure. Kind of like the kind of open vibe you can see from here, though, to be honest. Maybe I can keep all this open here. There's a giant park. That's an idea. And I can somehow sneak these buildings in somewhere else around here. Maybe along here. I can have all these filled with buildings, but I have all this as open land. That's my idea behind that. So, let's see. What do we got? We got me pressing the escape button twice. Child Health Center. Now, where can I put that? I'm going to put that right here. There you go. I'm going to have another one there. Kind of overkill, but it kind of goes with the design. Looks okay to me. And then this one here, this is the elder care. So you just got, so if you use your imagination, you can pretend these are part of the hospital buildings more than anything like that, anything else. Put that one there. Kind of looks like that, and then we're going to mirror that on the other side. So it kind of looks like that. You can imagine these are just part of the hospital. Separate kind of buildings, like pediatrics kind of thing. That kind of thing. So we go with that vibe. I like that idea. Yeah, kind of cool. Now what else can we fit around here? Let's just fill it up with all the medical buildings we got at our disposal. And use your imagination and pretend they're part of the actual hospital. Let's fill more offices in here. Well, I don't know. This has got potential for a pathway. That's what I'm thinking here. So let's put a path in here. 7 points off again. There we go. Hey, that is perfect. I like that. That looks good to me. That's kind of cool. Yep, I like that. That's pretty cool. So so we got the high school here. So can we have the library on the opposite side? Can I move that there? Move that school closer. It's interesting, but it's kind of janked up the land. Let's move up that land a bit. Got a bit of a bump there, hasn't it? That's kind of weird. Let's move that. What happens when I do that? That's kind of interesting. I think it's something to do with the subway being there. Let's move that again, see what happens. Yeah, it's got to be something to do with the subway. So what I'll do is I'll move that, put that there. I'm gonna pause that. Move that. Put that there. I'm going to delete all these roads here. I'm going to grab this level here. I'm going to straighten it out. And then I'm going to smooth it out. There we go. That is less janky. I could cover up that with trees if I wanted to. So now we can put the high school back. So let's get back onto that little road again. We're going to go for, let's go for this one. Yep, kind of there. That's what I want. And this can be all the school grounds. We can smooth that a little bit more if we want. Hopefully. There we go. I'm happy with that. Now this fire station, I can move back in there just like that. Kind of like that look. There we go, so I'm happy with that. We got the library, we got this, the high school, we got this kind of medical center here. So let's put in a couple of paths. Right, I think that'll do for now. Let's go and look at the stoplights, see if we can get rid of them. It's going to be one there, as per usual, and one there. Any more? Don't need that there. Don't need that one there. Oh, that? Oh, that? Oh, my God. People are stoplight happy over here, I tell you that. Yeah, that's okay. That's working well for me. Now, I like the idea of this all being clear, all inside here. But here, I'm definitely going to fill this up with buildings. I don't know what I'm going to have in here. Maybe offices, that kind of thing. Whatever the vibe is. Maybe I can go for residential. Got to think about that. I'm not sure. No, I don't want any shopping to be here. Doesn't give me that vibe. Yeah, I'm thinking offices. Let's go with offices while I'm still thinking about it. There we go. Kind of like that. Here's an opportunity to put another path in. Can I fit one in here? That's kind of cool, if I can. I kind of like I like it when it kind of does this kind of weird thing. I kind of like it when it does that in a weird way. But not on this occasion, because that way you can make them look more kind of natural and twisty, I guess. So go, there's our path networks, and you can see it's getting a lot of use. It's kind of cool. I like that. So this is my rejig kind of area for now. Man, they've really popped in there real fast. I'm thinking maybe I can have a high-rise band, because that one's kind of too tall. And here we are. I spent about 20 odd minutes playing whack-a-mole, because this one came up, and I kind of like the idea of this one, because when you look down here, I didn't want this hospital being kind of blocked too much by big tall buildings. So it took about 20 minutes or so to get this one to pop in. So yeah, I got these kind of similar opposite each other. So there you go. And this road is not too busy. I didn't want it to be busy, so it's working out all right. Especially we got the subway here, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, this is the majority of what my build is going to be like until I get the plaza coming in. Then I can turn this into maybe a a giant kind of park area, and here I can put in some gardens, that kind of thing. So that's my kind of health center. This is the... How are we doing on here anyway? We are 9 or 10 horses. Oh, we're on our way. We're just under halfway, so maybe I can turn off some more. Let me have a look on here, see if I can turn off some more. Here we go. Hopefully you can put some more pressure on these guys to take the workload up, and we'll start filling that up. But it's getting there, so that's kind of cool. Now, while we're doing that, let me look at these traffic fixes. Oh, we got a dead body ready. Oh no, it's gone. Got collected. So let's look into these traffic fixes. So we're gonna go into the... See, I noticed here with the this metro here, I noticed that they were going in and out. And that was kind of my mistake, I believe. I gotta think of a way. A one-way going in here and then a one-way out here, or... I'm not too sure. I could have a line going in here directly. One here directly. So here, 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 and then there. And then I can have one going the opposite way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's get on Metro, which is this one here, I believe. Is this Metro? It is, right. Okay, so let's take off. Stop looking at the green one. We're going to go look at the yellow one only. So this yellow line here goes all the way around the city. But it only goes one way around. So we're going to have going to change this to go both ways. Make sense? There we go. That's better. Now we're going to have one going the opposite way. So let's start off kind of here. Now we got a line. I've got an idea now. We got a line here. Now this one is for the green one, which goes around here. But we haven't got one for the yellow one. The yellow line, which we can do as a kind of an exchange. That kind of thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build another one here. Pause the game. Going to go above ground again. Eventually. So this is my idea. I'll delete that there. I'm going to put another one in here. Kind of this way. So a bit more deleting. Let's delete this one here, and this, and this. And put another one in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to link these ones up here. Just like that. There we go. Now hopefully that'll sort itself out. If it doesn't, I'll have to manipulate it myself. There we go. Got it. Now we can put a stop there. There we go. Just like that. And then the green line can go around this way. So there we go. So we got the start there. So let's start off another one going the opposite way. Create a new line. Around here. Gonna have to put one here eventually. Around here. Around here. Here. Then here. Then back out this way. Hopefully. Yep, that's working. There we go. There we go. That completes a line. So we got two lines now. We got one that goes from... Let's put this as the main hub where the hospital is. We got one that goes around here, stops there. Going to put another stop around here somewhere maybe. So this one goes around this way here, goes into the harbor, into this business center, down to this business center, then all the way back up. And we got the opposite one that goes the other way. The way there. There we go. So that's that sorted out. So let's look at our other line. So that is this one here. So let's turn that off and that off. Put this one on. Let's change the color of that one. We're going to go for a color there. That's fine. So that one goes that way. As you can see here. So we're just going to put one going the opposite way. Right, so that is my metro sorted out. Let's have a look what we got here. So perhaps we should name these. What should we call these? Let's do it hospital clockwise, hospital counterclockwise. We can do that. 3 stops, 2 vehicles. That's kind of okay, I think. Oh. Now let's look on there, see how many people are using it. See, we're okay. Maybe 2 is too many, I don't know. I will leave it like that for now. Right, and the opposite one we're going to call, which is Metro Line 4, we're going to change that to hospital clockwise. There you go, hospital clockwise. Now let's make sure that it's got the right amount of trains. There we go, 2 of 2, that's fine. Only got 3 stops, so that's fine. I'm perfectly fine, happy with that. So go, so got those 2 in, and let's look at this line here. Take that one off. Yellow line, that's the one. Now this is coming from transport hub to industry, I guess. So this is coming from the transport hub to the industry. So we can do call this one. Let's have a look, see where that's going. That's going counterclockwise. So we're gonna, so transport hub to industry. Copy that. And then we're going to paste it in over here. But we're just going to call this one, take away one of the C's, clockwise. There we go. Now, how many trains has this one got? This has got 3 of 3. Now, let's have a look on here. This is fine. This is fine. This is okay. It's okay. We got 53 here. If it goes over to 100, then I'm gonna... I think this is okay. Just 3 trains going one way and 3 trains going the other way. It's not going too much over 100. And it's spaced out evenly, so this is pretty cool. I'm okay with this one. So we'll leave that like it is. That's pretty cool. So there you go. That is our metro setup. What is that? Oh, that's the crematorium. That's fine. Now let's look at our buses. Do we have any bus lines going down here? Aha, we do not have any bus lines. So let's see if we can change that right now. So what I want to do, I want to make use of this express kind of bus highway I put here. So I'm going to try and put it all the way around here. So there you go, that's all my bus lines now included in here, so I'm kind of happy with that. We got it started in there, kind of travels up through here, hits all these kind of spots here, goes around, that kind of thing. And we got one going the opposite way. That's that, yep, that's fine. Let's go for the metro, which is this one here. Let's turn these off while I can. And the metro, we got one line that goes around here. And then we've got another line that goes kind of around here. It's the hospital, goes up there, and back again. So there you go. That's all my transit done. There you go. So I'm kind of happy with that. That's pretty cool. How are we getting on with the, there we go. It's full up. Perfect. That's great timing. So what I'll do, I'll turn the crematoriums back on. So I'll see you in a minute. There you go, so they're all turned back on. I'm not seeing any signs for dead bodies popping up everywhere. So we kind of got away with it. What a shame. Let's see what that turns into. Hopefully that'll level up to that one, because that's the kind of look I want for this area, but never mind. So that kind of happens. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I guess the only thing I got left to do now is a little bit of detailing, I believe. So let's go and look, see how far we got. So we got Plaza of the Dead is now unlocked. Here I got no chance, so let's put in the Plaza of the Dead. There we go, so I'm happy with that. That's pretty cool. So what we can do then, we can turn this into some kind of, I don't know, decorative park, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And we got the sports ground there. So there we go, that's pretty cool. Let's make sure we haven't got no stoplights on. No stoplight there, get rid of that, take that off. Take that off there. There you go, and that leads up into the, kind of the healthcare, the hospital center, I guess. And this road here, I'm thinking we can carry this all the way down. So let's do that. There we go, I'm happy with that. It's kind of an odd shape, but I kind of like the idea of having some odd shapes. And I might change my mind on this setup here. Maybe I'll have this straighter. But for now, this will suffice. Now, this hospital is not really supposed to be here. This is just to help encourage buildings to come along here. So I'll definitely delete that sometime when I get around to it. So there we go. We got this kind of set up here. So what I've got done right now is for my part of my kind of medical health center, I put in this cemetery here, kind of hidden in the woods. Kind of got that hidden vibe. There's going to be a cabin in the woods here when it eventually pops in. It will do eventually. Now this is my kind of health center. As much as you can do is you only got a short amount of buildings, that kind of thing. Got this plaza here. This is not going to stay here. I'm going to move this. I don't know though. It's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, we'll probably keep that. This is the, as you can see here, this is the Plaza of the Dead, which I've unlocked. We're going to have this as a kind of a giant park, that kind of thing. So there you go. Let's get on with the detailing time lapse right now. There you go, everybody. I think I'm about done. This is my subpar, non-clickbait title kind of episode, because I have no idea what to call this. And I probably believe that nobody will be interested in this. Only the mainstayers who are awesome people. So what did we get done today? Today we witnessed how busy it got. My God, that is busy. But at least the traffic flows properly. It's not a problem. So what we got done is we fitted in some bus lines all the way across here. And the metro, we realigned the metro, sorted that all out properly. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm not so concerned. Maybe it's because let's slow it down. Make it look easier on the eye. There we go. And back in the view. There we go. That's a lot better. It just makes me start panicking, thinking I've got something wrong with the traffic. But it's okay. So yeah, so we realigned all the metro properly. So we now got them coming in and out of here the way I wanted. Hooked up some extra metro lines over here. And that was it. The only other thing I managed to do was managed to unlock this. What is it? This is the Plaza of the Dead. I managed to unlock this by filling up 3 instances of cemetery, which is here. So let's come into this view here. So here we go. I laid out my cemetery here, put it like a mysterious cemetery in the woods. Kind of call it a church more than cemetery. And over here, to reference a couple of horror movies, this is the wrong turning. You make your way through here, all these kind of wooded area, this wooded road here. Gotta use your imagination. You're probably thinking, where on earth is this gonna end up? You don't notice there's a cemetery behind all these trees. Travel along the winding road here through all the woods. And suddenly in your vision out around the corner, you found the cabin in the woods. There you go. Now I believe this cabin in the woods is, I think he's like the guy that kind of runs the church. So that was my idea for here, because I didn't really want too many buildings around here because of the kind of the nature of these kind of arterial roads, or collector roads, I guess. So there you go. This, and I extended that kind of death care theme over here. This is the crematorium center, I guess. Looks like that, covered it in trees. I filled out this main road here with offices. This is kind of fitting because beyond here is going to be a huge bustling city. So there you go, we got all that. Realigned this school and library and put the firehouse, fire station, must call it a fire station because that's what it's called on the game. That there. I rejigged my kind of health center, so this is kind of my medical health center, I guess. Put the hospital here. Couple of daycare centers, elder care, that kind of thing. So I put one of every kind of hospital or medical center or clinic I've got at my disposal. Here are the 2 metro lines I've got here. You can see how busy they are. Let's slow that down. Here we go. So one will lead to over that part of town, then you can get a connecting one to go around here. And that's the whole idea behind these 2 metro lines here. Now this is the hospital. I kept that pizza slice design, and as you can see, the last thing I did was I detailed it all, so it's kind of like this. Let's come into that view. There we go. That's better. Use the road hack again so I can fit some more extra things in here. So it kind of mirrors each other on either side. There we go. And then this is the road. This was the main road that builds up to the hospital, and I thought this was a great idea to have this here. Now this is Plaza of the Dead. There you go. And I kind of designed this park to complement it, really. There you go. And this is kind of represents kind of a wings, I guess, or feathers of the angel's wings. It's kind of weird, but you know, that's my design. So that's what it looks like. So there you go, everybody. I hope you like that one. It's kind of a struggle now to come up with ideas because I haven't really gotten that much left to build. I mean, let's scroll out of here. So I've got all this to fill in. This is going to be a hustling, bustling city. I'm going to see what I can fit in there while I can. I got all this area here to fit in. I might have this as, I don't know, more rural kind of thing. And this is going to be my mini Manhattan, that kind of thing. So I might be filling that up with unique buildings if I can unlock them. But other than that, I'm kind of struggling with what I can build. So if you come into this, look here, the only thing I got left is the airport. So perhaps if I unlock that, I could probably put the airport down here somewhere. Yeah, I like the idea of having the airport over here. That kind of thing. So yeah, it's a bit of wrong button again. So it's a bit of a struggle to kind of come up with ideas now. But as you can see, I can still come up with something unique. So there you go, everybody. Don't forget to leave a comment and hit the likes and subscribe. If you want to, you don't have to. I hardly get any comments as it is. But what it does, it'll help with the algorithms and it'll push my content out there. If you're a console player out there, hopefully this is the kind of ideal town for you because it shows you can do stuff without any mods or DLC. So hopefully it'll inspire you. In that case, everybody, sincerely look after each other. Have a really nice day, and I will see y'all